We continue with maxima and minima. Today we will study higher order derivative test. So what do we study here? The first step is that we equate the first order derivative equal to 0 and we solve this. Let's say on solution we get x is equal to c1, c2, c3. Then we find out the second order derivative test and we put these are critical points c1, c2, c3 where first order derivative is equal to 0. Then we find out second order derivative at these values. Let us say this is with positive sign, second order derivative has sign of negative sign at c2, and it's possible that at c3 this is 0. So we say c1 is point of minimum. So critical point at which the second order derivative has positive sign is point of minimum, and f minimum, that will be f of c1. Critical point at which the second order derivative is negative c2, that is point of maximum, and f maximum, that will be f of c2. And critical point where second order derivative is 0, c3, this is called point of inflection. This is neither a point of maxima nor a point of minima. This is point of inflection. Here the curvature changes. Okay, let's solve questions based on this. The first one, the first part is f of x is x into root of 2 minus x square, and we have to find local extremum values. These are local maximum and minimum values. So we need derivative of the function. This is f of x, we find out f dash of x and we equate to 0. This is first function. Derivative of this is minus 2x to root of 2 minus x square and plus 2 minus x square root into derivative of x, which is 1, and we equate this to 0. This is first order derivative equal to 0, or f dash of c equal to 0. This is minus x square plus 2 minus x square upon 2 minus x square under root. This is 0. 2x square, this is 2, or x square is 1, or x is plus minus 1. Both the critical points lie in this interval, so we consider both. Then we need the second order derivative. This is first order derivative, 2 minus 2x square upon root of 2 minus x square. Now the second order derivative, f double dash of x, this is 2 minus x square root of 2 minus x square into derivative of this, which is minus 4x. Then numerator into derivative of this, minus 2x to root of 2 minus x square. This is okay, this 2 will cancel out, minus minus, this will be plus sign. Now this into this is minus 4x into 2 minus x square, and plus this is x into 2 minus x square upon 2 minus x square, this is raised per 3 by 2. This into this will be 3 by 2. Take 2 minus x square common, it's x minus 4x, that is minus 3x upon 2 minus x square and raised per 3 by 2. We can write f double dash of x, this is minus, this is 3x, and this is 2 minus x square, this is raised per 1 by 2. Now when x is 1, so we have to check what is sign of second order derivative at first critical point, that is 1. So this will be negative. And what is f double dash at minus 1? It's positive. So x is equal to 1 is, can we say, point of local, this is point of local maximum. So since second order derivative is negative, here is point of local maxima. Similarly, this is point of local minimum. And for local maximum and minimum values, local maximum value, that will be f of 1, and that is 2 minus 1, that will be 1, and local minimum value. So for this we put x is equal to minus 1, this will be minus 1. This is the answer. Now coming to the next part, we are given x is less than or equal to 1 and function is x plus root of 1 minus x. So the first step, we find out derivative of the function. Let's say this is f of x and f dash of x is 0. So we will solve this. F dash of x is 1 plus this is 1 by 2 into root of 1 minus x into this is 0. So now we solve this equation. This is 1 by 2 into root of 1 minus x. 2 into root of 1 minus x is 1, or 4 into 1 minus x is 1. This is 4 minus 4x is 1, or 4x is equal to 3, or x is equal to 3 by 4. This value is less than equal to 1. So we will consider this. So this is f dash of x. I am writing f dash of x is 1 minus 1 by 2 into root of 1 minus x. What about the second order derivative? This is constant. This is 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 minus x raised to minus 1 by 2. So this is minus 1 by 2 into 1 minus x raised to minus 3 by 2 into minus 1. That's minus 1 by 4 into 1 minus x raised to minus 3 by 2, or 1 minus this is x raised to 3 by 2. So when x is 3 by 4, this will be positive into minus 1 by 4, so this will be negative. So f double dash 3 by 4 is negative. So what type of critical point is 3 by 4? Is point of maximum. Since second order derivative here is negative, and if I want maximum value of the function, I will put x is equal to 3 by 4 here. And the third part, we have f of x as minus of it's x minus 1 whole cube into x plus 1 whole square. The first step, that same, we write this is f of x. We find out derivative of the function. This is first function into derivative of this, plus second function x plus 1 whole square into derivative, that's minus 3 into x minus 1 whole square, and we equate this to 0. This is to find out critical point or points. F dash of x is equal to 0. Taking minus x minus 1 whole square into x plus 1 common, we have 2 into x minus 1, and this is plus 3 into x plus 1. This is equal to 0. Minus x minus 1 whole square, this is 2x plus 3x, that is 5x, and plus 1, this is 0. We have 3 factors. Product of 3 factors equal to 0. This gives us x equal to 1, x is minus 1, or x is minus 1 by 5. These are the 3 critical points. Now we find out the second order derivative. Okay, this is first order derivative. For second order derivative, it's minus x minus 1 whole square into x plus 1 into derivative of this is 5. Then next two terms, x plus 1, 5x plus 1 into derivative of this minus 2 into x minus 1, and then product of first and third, minus x minus 1 whole square, 5x plus 1 into 1. This is second order derivative. Take x minus 1, or take minus of x minus 1 common, and into, that's it, minus of x minus 1 common. Inside we will have, this will be 5 into x plus 1 and into x minus 1, and here we have taken minus of x minus 1 common, we will be left with this, plus this is 5x square plus 6x plus 1, and here it's x minus 1 into 5x minus 1 into 5x plus 1, sorry, this is equal to minus of x minus 1, this is 5x square minus 5 plus this is 5x square plus 6x plus 1 plus 5x square minus 5x plus x is minus 4x, and this is minus 1. So f double dash of x, this is minus of x minus 1, this will be 15x square and minus, okay, plus 2x and minus this is 5. This is second order derivative. We find out value of second order derivative at x is equal to 1 and this is 0. So therefore x is equal to 1, this is point of inflection. So value of second order derivative here is 0, therefore is point of inflection. Next we find out f double dash at minus 1. This will be minus 1 is minus 2. This will be 15 minus this is 7. So this is positive. Positive sign of the second order derivative means this is point of minima. So x is equal to minus 1 is point of minima. And third we find out f double dash at minus 1 by 5. So this will be minus 1 by 5 minus 1 is minus 6 by 5 into this will be 15 into 1 by 25 and minus 2 by 5 and minus this is 5. So this will be, this is negative, so this will be negative. Negative sign of the second order derivative means this point of maxima. Okay, the next one. Second question, the function y is equal to a log of x plus bx square plus x. This has extreme values at x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. Extreme values are maximum and minimum values. We have to find values of a and b. So we find out this is y, we find out first order derivative dy by dx, this is a into 1 by x plus 2bx plus 1. We find out second order derivative, this is minus a by x square and this is plus 2b. Now we are given the function has critical extreme values at x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. So this means first order derivative at x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2 must be 0. This is first order derivative. When x is equal to 1, this is a plus 2b plus 1, this is 0, and at x is equal to 2, again this is 0, a by 2 plus 4b plus 1, this is 0. Subtract, a minus a by 2 is a by 2 minus 2b and this is 0. This gives us a is 4b. B in this equation. So 4b plus 2b plus 1 is 0. That 6b is minus 1 or b is equal to minus 1 by 6. And what about a? A is 4 times this. That's minus 2 by 3. So this gives us values of a and b. The next one, we are given the function as log of x upon x. So we write this as f of x. This is log of x upon x. We find out derivative of this f dash of x and we equate this to 0. This is condition of local maximum, first order derivative equal to 0. So this means x square x into derivative of log x and minus log of x into derivative of x, which is 1. This is 0. This means log of x is 1, and this means x is e raised power 1 or x is e. This is critical point. This may be point of maximum or point of minimum. So next we find out the second order derivative. Second order derivative is derivative of this expression. So we use quotient rule. This is x raised power 4 x square into derivative of this, that's minus 1 by x minus numerator 1 minus log x into derivative of x square, which is 2x. This is minus x minus 2x plus 2x into log of x upon x raised power 4. This is second order derivative. We take x common, it's 2 log of x minus 3 upon x into this is x cube. X will cancel out. Next we find out sign of second order derivative at given critical point or obtained critical point e, f double dash of e. So this is 2 into log of e, which is 1, and this is e cube, and this is negative. Now second order derivative, sign of second order derivative is negative. This means it's point of maximum. This is what we wanted to show, that this function has maximum value at x is equal to e. The next one, f of x is x cube plus ax square plus bx plus c, and this has maximum value at x is equal to 1 and minimum value at x is equal to 3. We have to find out values of a, b and c. So this is f of x, it's x cube plus ax square plus bx plus c, and f dash of x 0. This means 3x square plus 2ax plus b, this is 0. Next we find out f double dash of x, that's 6x plus 2a. Now we are given this has maximum value at x is equal to 1. So this is first order derivative. At x is equal to 1, this function has maximum value. This means x is equal to 1 is the critical point. So that further means that f dash of 1 will be 0. So this is f dash of x, f dash of 1, this is 0, or 2a plus b is minus 3. Similarly, we are given that function has minimum value at x is equal to 3. So x is equal to 3, function has minimum value. That means this is another critical point, and value of first order derivative at 3, this is also 0. So this is 3 square, 9 into 3, 27 plus 6a plus b, this is 0, or 6a plus b is minus 27. So we solve these equations simultaneously. We have 6a plus b as minus 27, 2a plus b is minus 3. Subtracting, this will cancel out, or a is minus 4. We put a here minus 4, b is minus 27, minus 6 into minus 4, this is minus 3, b is minus 3 and a is minus 4. So these are values of a and b. Next we find out second order derivative. We already have f double dash of x, f double dash of x, that's 6x plus 2a. So what is f? The critical point at 1. So that's okay. We substitute value of 2a first of all. 2a is minus 8. So this is 6x minus 8. Let's find out f double dash at 1. This is minus 2. So this has maximum value because this is coming negative. Similarly, what is f double dash of 3? That will be, this will be 18 minus 8, there will be plus 10. This is positive, this is negative. So this confirms, positive sign confirms minima at x is equal to 3. So c can be, c doesn't come into picture, so c can be any real number. Next we have a trigonometric expression. So you see this higher order derivative test, students, this is very easy to apply. It's a mechanical process, unlike first order derivative test, in which the application of concept is a bit difficult. So obviously, if you have choice, you will use the higher order derivative test. Next one, we are given this is f of x. We find out f dash of x. That's cos x minus root 3 sin x and equal to 0. This is to find out the critical point or points. Divide by cos x, 1 by root 3. This is tan of x. This gives us x is equal to pi by 6. So pi by 6 we are getting as a critical point. Next we find out the second order derivative. That's minus sin x minus root 3 into cos x. This is second order derivative. Then we find out sine of the second order derivative at the obtained critical point, which is pi by 6, minus this is sine of pi by 6 and this is cos of pi by 6. Sine pi by 6, cos pi by 6 are positive, into these negative signs, so this is negative. And negative sign of the second order derivative means it's point of maximum. So this function will have maximum value at x is equal to pi by 6. Next one. F of x is sin x minus cos x. So this is the function. For local maxima or for local minimum, we need derivative and we equate the first order derivative to 0. This is to find out critical point or points. This is cos of x plus sin of x is equal to 0. Sin of x is equal to minus cos x. That means tan of x is minus 1. And this is range of values of x. 0 less than x less than 2 pi. Tan of x is negative in second quadrant and in fourth quadrant. So in second quadrant, this is 3 pi by 4, and in the fourth quadrant it will be 7 pi by 4. This is 135 degrees and this is 315 degrees. So two critical points where first order derivative is equal to 0. So f dash of x, this is f dash of x. Now we find out f double dash of x. That will be minus sin x and plus cos of x. This is f double dash of x. We substitute critical points, that is 3 pi by 4. So this is minus sine of 3 pi by 4 plus cos of 3 pi by 4. This is minus 1 by root 2 and this is minus 1 by root 2. So this is negative. So negative sign of the second order derivative, this means is point of maximum. So this critical point 3 pi by 4, that is point of maximum, and f maximum, that will be f of 3 pi by 4, and f of 3 pi by 4 means put x is equal to 3 pi by 4 here. So it will be sine of 3 pi by 4 minus cos of 3 pi by 4. That's 1 by root 2 minus minus plus 1 by root 2, and that is root 2. This is maximum value of the function. Second, we check x is equal to 7 pi by 4. So whether it's a point of maxima or point of minima. In the second order derivative, we put 7 pi by 4. So that will be minus sine of 7 pi by 4 and plus cos of 7 pi by 4. So this will be negative value, and this is 1 by root 2. This is positive. So positive sign of the second order derivative means the critical point x is equal to 7 pi by 4 is a point of minima. So what will be minimum value of the function? F minimum will be f of 7 pi by 4. So put x is equal to 7 pi by 4 to get the minimum value of the function. The next one. We are given f of x is a log of x plus bx square plus x. So we need f dash of x and we equate this to 0. That's a by x, and plus this is 2bx and plus 1, this is 0. So this is first order derivative equal to 0. This is for local maxima or for local minima. We are given this function has extreme values at x is equal to minus 1. So this means f dash of minus 1, this will be 0, and at x is equal to 2, this means and f dash of 2, this will also be 0. We substitute values. This is minus say minus 2b plus 1, this is 0, and this is a by 2 plus 4b plus 1, this is 0. A plus 2b is 1, this is a plus 8b plus 2, this is 0. A plus 8b is minus 2, a plus 2b is 1. Subtract, this will cancel out. 6b is minus 3 or b is minus 1 by 2. So we substitute value of b is equal to minus 1 by 2 here to get a as 1 minus 2 into b, that's minus 1 by 2. This will cancel out, so this is 2. So these are values of a and b. A is 2 and b is minus 1 by 2. Coming to the 8th question. Here we have to find out the points slope of, at what points the slope of curve, this is maximum, and we have to find value of the maximum slope. So this is equation of curve. What gives us slope of curve? We know it's dy by dx. So we find out dy by dx and equate to 0. This is minus, we don't equate dy by dx to 0. dy by dx will give us slope. So dy by dx is slope. Slope we represent with m. That's minus 3x square plus 6x and plus 9. This is slope. We want maximum slope. For maximum value of slope, derivative of slope should be 0. That's minus 6x plus 6 is 0 or x is 1. This is critical point. Next we find out the second order derivative. Second order derivative is minus 6. So irrespective of x, this is coming negative. Negative sign of the second order derivative means it's point of maxima. So we have to find out the point. So slope is maximum at x is equal to 1. We put x is equal to 1 here. We get y as plus 9 minus 27. This is minus 28 plus 12 minus 16. Point means x coordinate 1 comma y coordinate, that is minus 16. So this is the point. And to find value of maximum slope, so this is slope. Slope is maximum when x is equal to 1. So we say m maximum, that will be minus 3 plus 6 plus 9, and that is 12. Maximum value of the slope is 12. The next one, we have to show that this function sin this per p theta into cos this per q theta attains a maximum value when theta is equal to minus tan inverse of root p by q. So this is f theta, this is sin raised per p theta into cos raised per q theta. We can take log of f theta, that's log of sin, this is theta raised per p, and into cos theta raised per q. Log of AB, this is log of A plus log of B cos theta raised per q. Log of A into B is log of A plus log of B, that's P log of sin theta and plus Q log of cos theta. This is log of f theta. So taking log, and now we can differentiate. This is log of f theta. Now derivative 1 by f theta into f dash theta. This is P into 1 by sin theta into derivative of sin theta, which is cos theta, plus Q 1 by cos theta into minus sin theta. And for maximum, the first order derivative is 0. So this gives us f dash of theta as f theta into, this is P and this is cot theta minus Q and this is tan theta. This is 0. This is P upon tan theta is equal to Q into tan theta, or P by Q, this is tan square theta, or tan theta, this is root of P by Q, or theta is tan inverse of root of P by Q. So we have got that critical point. Next we have to find the second order derivative. This is first order derivative. Now f double dash theta, this will be first function into derivative of this. Derivative of cot theta is minus cosecant square theta minus Q and into, this is secant square theta. First function into derivative of second plus second function minus, this is Q tan theta into derivative of first into f dash of theta. So we write into derivative of f theta is f dash of theta. So this will be f theta into minus P cosecant square theta minus Q secant square theta, and plus this is P into cot theta minus Q into tan theta into f dash theta, that's f theta into, this is P cot theta minus Q into tan theta. We can take f of theta common, f double dash theta, this will be f of theta common, it's minus P cosecant square theta minus Q secant square theta, and plus this is P cot theta and minus Q, this is tan theta and this is square theta. Tan square theta is P by Q and cot square theta will be Q by P. So this will be negative sign. Negative sign of the second order derivative, this confirms maximum. And the last one, the function is 1 upon x whole raised per x. We have to show that minimum value of the function is e raised per 1 by e. So we write f of x, this is 1 by x raised per x, taking log of f of x, this will be x into log of 1 by x, that's x into log of 1 minus log of x. Log of 1 is 0. This is log of f of x. Now we differentiate 1 by fx into f dash of x. This is first function, derivative of this, plus second function into derivative of x, which is 1, minus 1 minus, this is log of x, and this is 0. This is for local maxima or local minima. This gives us log of x equal to minus 1, or x as e raised per minus 1, or x is 1 by e. This is a critical point. Then we find out the second order derivative. So we got first order derivative. Let me rewrite f dash of x is f of x into minus 1 minus log of x. Now second order derivative, that will be f of x into derivative of this, minus 1 by x plus second function minus 1 minus log of x into derivative of this, which is f dash of x. this is minus 1 by x f of x, and minus this is 1 plus log of x into f dash of x. F dash of x is f of x into this is 1 plus log of x. So minus sign, this will make it positive. And now we take f of x common. It's 1 plus log of x whole square, and minus this is 1 by x. And f double dash at the critical point 1 by x, this will be, now we need first of all value of f of 1 by e. F of 1 by e here is e raised power 1 by e. This is e raised power 1 by e, and inside 1 plus log of 1 by e. This is 1 plus log of 1 minus log of e. Log of 1 is 0. So this is 1 minus log of e. Log of e is 1. So this will be 0. And minus this is 1 by, this will be 1 by e. So this is e raised power 1 by e. And this is negative. Negative sign of the second order derivative means it's a point of maximum. So what will be the maximum value? So we put x is equal to 1 by e here. So this will be e raised power 1 by e. So this is maximum value of the function.